Look, David, I do really have to say, but there is something wrong with Jason but something going on with him. But I do really have to apologize that he didn't mention anybody else's names, but cause he failed to stop John, But we don't believe him actually. But there's a case. There is a case we can do it. There is nothing we can do about it, Dave. But for some reason, though, David, there's something going on with Jason. We can't help it. But for some reason, Dave, I do really apologize that we know things might have done something real bad. I'm sorry for disturbing you for the whole reason. So, what I do care is now, Dave, it's not a reality. Maybe it's like a reality or something, but at this point, we do even care about it. So as we speak, it's not the real thing actually, but can't make it worse actually, isn't it? But we're gonna make it worse. It's not good for him, but not to choose any of these buddies. But I hope these people won't do it, any of their decisions. So would you know that, Dave? Do you notice anything?
Well, less than unfortunate, though, Simon. Well, I do have to think about the reason why Jason was actually upset. Well, I feel bad for Jason actually, but it's been a long time since he came back from work. I haven't told him to stay here until one of the lockdowns hasn't been released. Well, for some reason, Simon, but I do have to apologize that Jason has already been a lot of years since he's been ill, but nothing reason. Well, suddenly, Simon, I do have to believe you, but I wish I was wondering, though. Nothing to be serious at all the time. But I didn't know. I didn't have to apologize for anybody, but But at this point, Simon, you have to do your job. When it turns happened, it might have done something for real goods. So I do really want you to take everybody else in the whole place. But they ain't serious at all. So, firstly, it's not the real thing, but we do have to make another wish. But we all wish to make everything happy. But happily ever after. But that means the end of a story. Well, I do have to make a few things, but I did not have to make everything. To make everything what it's supported. But we support everything else, but everybody else who's been supported, we'll have to admit it. We have to admit any of these advisors. So, for some reason, but we had to make everything similar. But similar to the facts. We can't just do anything we need it for. But I do care what it happens to me. But but the other reasons, the reason why I cannot just to take care of them. When I was Exceed, I do not really care what they need it for. But less than unfortunate. For some reason, Simon, I do not have to not apologize for, I don't know, but for some reason, maybe you should do the right thing, aren't you? But first of all, maybe you should give everyone the respect. But we're all going to disrespect. We're not going to disrespect. We're all going to we're all going to respect. We want to respect to change what we are trying to do. But to do so, you have to try your best. Best wishes. All I have to say, I've got a lot of few debts here, but you know, I actually just got signed up by the other hand, my right-handed. So, we're not just gonna say we're not allowed to make another few debts, but we already just got a lot of few calls. But fairly, I'm not to make anything advised. I've got them on the list. I've got all these guys on the list. So I've got Jason, Stretch, Kevin, Gary, John. Wait, John Carter? Yeah, well, no. Jefferson, Delton. Let's see. Yeah, I've got Lieutenant Jefferson, and I've got a lot of these people who paid a debt last several weeks and last few months. So thanks to Jason, I believe. So, but I do really know about John Wilfred's missile launch. But he created loads of missiles, but he's about to destroy every different continent in the whole world, such as South America, North America, Europe, Africa, Asia. But Australasia, of course. Australia Ocean, yeah. But actually, all these people have to die, but since if John is about to cause every damage or destroy every these cities, otherwise the whole country might be ruined for the rest of the day, but the rest of the world, actually. But when we just speak about all the weeks, so then we can have a lot of few times for the chance. But as we speak, we do not discern any of these people who haven't got their own minds, but maybe you should work with Jason together. You and Jason, we're working together. But with me, no, I can't.
Yeah, Dave. I know what you mean, but I do really care about what you're trying to say is, but for now on, Dave, I think you have no problems, but maybe Jason can do it for himself. He doesn't need any help. What I was trying to explain to him what things might go wrong, so, you know, I shouldn't probably get into him, but not to be so crikely. But practically it isn't enough to retrieve from Jason's data, but because I've got the database, but not online actually, but I was online because I was on online websites, so see there's anything on the internet. So I checked everywhere in the whole continents, in the whole world, in the continents. So for some reason, I have to go right now, Dave, because maybe there's some other times though. Yeah. See you later.